Hi guys, welcome to another daily video. In today's topic I will be talking about leads on high levels, and this video brings to you thanks to Noel Damon from France, who supported me several times already, so thank you Noel, and of course there will be more videos because of Noel. So let's go and see the board we will be discussing today and how you can figure out how you will do. So the bidding actually comes to us already on a high level. So left hand opponent won spade, North preempted with 3 hearts, and East bid 4 spades. East-West is vulnerable and we are not. So North preempt might be very aggressive, but my setup on FunBridge is that we play standard preempts. So non-vulnerable versus vulnerable. This should be something like 7 loser hand. It shouldn't be like 8 loser hand, because that's with 7 card suit, it's kind of garbage. If partner is having like 6 cards ace king, then I can imagine that that might be 8 losers with 6-3-3-1 possible. So based on that bidding, I need to evaluate my hand, and 14 high card points is actually a lot. So if we guess that partner is having around 7 and 8 points, we actually have the majority of points. So 1 spade, 3 hearts, 4 spades, we know that that's definitely not based on high cards. It's based more on distribution. And since we see 4 triple 3, it's hard to think that somebody will be like crazy distributed. Yeah, well, can happen. Then I'm the most unlucky guy that I got the 4 triple 3 on this board. I have some defensive tricks, but my queens are actually like not that good, especially the heart queen is useless. So I might be thinking either to go 5 hearts, pass, or double. So this is the first decision we are facing. And for that, it's very simple in determining if you want to overbid or not. So let's imagine partner's standard hand with 7 losers. How many do I cover? 1 with queen of hearts, because that's what partner is counting with. But if he's having 7 cards ace king, he hopes that the queen might drop. So not a great value with a 10 card fit. Ace king of diamonds, that should be covering losers if partner has a doubleton, maybe a bit more if he's having like jack 10 third or 4 small diamonds. So I probably cover only 3 losers because my queens in the black suits are not helping. So 7 minus 3 is 4, so most likely we go down twice in 5 hearts. So this is the easiest way how you can count what is the probably outcome if you bid higher. So that means I don't want to sacrifice if opponents are making the game. And that's the first rule of sacrifices. Yeah, so you sacrifice if you know that you will go down for less. Then opponents making the game, and opponents must make the game. So for that I have probably 3 defensive tricks. Probably 2 diamond tricks and a spade trick. Of course, diamond might be roughed, spades might be finessed, but on the other hand, I might score the queen of clubs. So this hand seems or has a very good chance to score 3 tricks. And partner, if he just has the ace of hearts, he might get 1 trick. Maybe he gets the jack of clubs or queen of diamonds, something like that, and that might produce the extra trick. So definitely I don't want to sacrifice, because opponents have a very high chance that they go down. So the question is only in between pass and a double, and since I know Arjun, this can go even 2 down. If they have a 5 card fit and 5-3-3-2, then it has a really good chance that I score 500. So I prefer to double on this board, be a little bit aggressive. Also because I have 4 triple 3, so I think that the hand will be distributed more equally. Diamond lead and see that this is exactly what happens, 5-3-3-2. So Arjun is not following the right rules of preempts, because actually this hand covers 1 loser to partner. So if West is having the minimum, so 7 losers, and you cover 1, maybe 2 with the club rough or that the queen of spades might drop, then you cover 2, so it's still 2 down, and that's actually what I'm hoping for. So now we will see what might be the lead, and see that North did really well not to lead the heart, because there are 3 hearts in the dummy, I have 3 hearts, and if North is having 7 card suit, then West is a void. So not only that they don't have a loser, and that West will have an immediate discard, it will also give him the entry for potential finesses of my Queen Jack. So I definitely don't want to play hearts at all. So it's great that partner finds the best lead in diamonds, and my only hope that he led either from a doubleton, which is not very likely because my setup is low-high, or that he led from 3rd queen or 4th. 4th is also not that much possible. So now I have a decision if I play the club or a diamond, depending on what his partner is holding. But I mean, the diamond declare can play himself anyway, so it's probably better to try to cash the diamonds winners first, because that's my only chance to score 3 diamonds and a spade, or 2 diamonds, a spade and a club. That would be actually very difficult. So let's hope. And yay, Jack and a queen, so that's perfect. Right now I'm not scared that much that on the ace of hearts that West will discard a club, because he can rough them anyway. And right now I hope that I can make the spade trick. See, and this is a very strange play. Like low spade to my queen. He's not even trying that the spade splits to 1. I mean, that's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy. But I don't think that partner is having the king. Yeah. So that's it. And see that the game is already over, because West had 5, 5, 3, and actually only 3, 4, 5 losers, where 3 of them were 3rd round. So West has an extremely strong hand for East, and still it went 1 down and might be close to go 2 down. But the topic of today's board is more like leads on high levels. So since me as South, I doubled 4 hearts, then I doubled 4 spades. Usually if partner showed the long suit, you having a shortness in that suit. So you want partner to lead that to get a rough. But with the king jack holding, you don't want to lead your suit, because partner most likely is having a singleton. So if North is having the ace, then that might be a good lead. But with king jack, you don't want to do that, because then you might give away a trick. And then it's about 50-50 if to lead a club or a diamond, because there are no other information. Often it might be better to be aggressive, because since I doubled a South, I will have some high cards. So I should have minimum 1 honor in diamonds. So the lead from the queen is less likely to give away a trick. The lead from the jack is actually much more likely to give away a trick. Because imagine I have the king and North leads from the jack, and West is having ace 10, and there is queen in the dummy. So small, now I can't play the king, otherwise I will give away the trick immediately. If I play low, West wins the 10, so that very easily gives away a trick. But if I'm supposed to have an honor in diamonds, then we at least score 1 trick minimum and have a little bit of the control of the board. So I really like North analysis of this board to lead a diamond. Also on the high levels, usually on the 5th level and higher, or sometimes in these preemptive bits, if you have the ace king, you might have a different agreement. So normally I'm leading the ace to show the king, because very rarely you want to lead an ace from the long suit just like that. Probably then you don't have a better lead. But towards the ace, you can show the attitude signal. So if you like, if you want partner to continue. But on the top levels, So on the 5th level and 6th level, it's actually on the 6th level not that much, but especially on the 5th level, it's the key how many tricks we can cash before opponents starts roughing. And for that, the key point is to know the count. So that's why from ace king on the 5th level or higher, I lead the king and partner is supposed to give me the count. Because based on the dummy, we should find out how many cards declare has, and based on that, we might figure out if we want to continue or start establishing or cashing tricks in the outside suits. And in this board, actually, this will be very important because you can see that the diamonds in the dummy can get rid on the clubs and the other way around. So only then we might need to find the right way. Of course, luckily we didn't need it to solve this problem in this board, but I'm pretty sure that it will come in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and if you want any interesting topic for me, don't hesitate to text me. You can support me either via the channels below this video, or if you want to do it directly, just text me and we can agree from that. So like the video, subscribe if you didn't do so, stay safe, and see you tomorrow.